What's up guys, it's Allison, and today I'm going to be doing my summer wrap-up. This was going to be a TBR video for September, but I realized I don't really stick to TBRs because it's kind of whatever I feel like reading. I read the first 6 books of the Harry Potter series. That was a lot. I planned on reading the 7th as well, but I got spoiled for that, so I'm gonna maybe read that in September and then The Cursed Child as well because I need to read that. And then I read Trials of Apollo like really early June because I had other books that I was reading before I got to this book. I'm kind of sad I didn't read it earlier because it's really amazing and I love the characters. Apollo, where he's human, and Meg, she's awesome, and it left me wanting more, and it's going to be forever. I have to wait until next May to get the next book. But at least we have more Magus Chase coming out. Next we have another book that I read in June. It's Stork by Wendy Delsol. I met this author at the Barnes & Noble's festival thing in June, I think it was early June, and I got the first 2 books and I read this book. I haven't gone to the other book yet because my TBR pile is so huge, but I plan on getting to it at some point. And then we have The Red Queen, and I don't have my desk cover on it right now. But I really love this book. At first, I thought it was kind of slow, and I wasn't sure if I was going to read it or finish it, and then I'm like, wait, you had to finish it because you started it, and what's the point of starting a book if you're not going to finish it? That probably doesn't make sense to a lot of people because a lot of people are like, well, if I don't like the book, I'm just going to put it down. I'm like, no, I need to know if it turns out good, and I'm really glad that I didn't put it down because about halfway through it started picking up, and really, I really started liking it a lot. It was turned really interesting for me. I don't know if anybody else felt this way in the first part of the book or if that was just me. It was interesting, but it wasn't like a catch my interest kind of interesting. I don't know, that probably doesn't make any sense. Also in early June, I read Legend by Marie Lu. I kept saying I was going to read this series this summer, and I didn't because I ended up reading Harry Potter instead. So that's a thing. Hopefully I read this soon because this book was amazing, and I really want to read more about June and Day because they're both amazing, unique characters, and I've never really read anything like it before. So next book I read was Nobody by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This book is really amazing. I don't know who this author is, but I picked it up because one, the cover is really cool, and it's called Nobody, and the side's not really cool, and that's all I saw in the bookstore, but the title Nobody just kind of interests me for some reason. I don't know why. Supposed to kill this girl. The main character's boy, and he was supposed to kill this girl, and he doesn't. And it's just really interesting, and they're known as nobodies, so it was really interesting. I really liked this book. Next we have Happily Ever After by Keira, and you guys know how I feel about this book because there was a book talk about it, but it's amazing. Absolutely, positively amazing. Next, I read The Lightning Thief. Well, reread The Lightning Thief, and I love this book. There was a lot of things that I forgot to add in my book talk that I really loved about this book, and I just love this series more than anything. And then The Amazing Book is Not on Fire. Of course I read this. It's amazing. I believe it was on my TBR for June. I think it's one of the only books that I actually read in the month of June. This is why I don't do TBRs, but wrap-ups I can do. Wrap-ups are easy. This book is amazing. If you love Dan and Phil, I 100% recommend it. And the last book of my summer wrap-up is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I'm filming this early, so I'm hoping to finish it because I'm halfway through, and there's still a couple days left in the month. Actually, there's 2. But if I'm not too focused on writing, I can finish this book. I know I can. And so far, it's amazing, and I love it. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!